Welcome everyone, and find your way to a nice wide stance, toes turned out. Let's take a nice dip of those hips and sweep those arms up and around. Circle those arms back around. Inhale. And a nice big exhale. Two more here. Welcome to the Cleo method. My name is Yazzie and I'll be taking you through workout number 103. We are so excited to have you here today. Now take those feet together, hands behind ears, just warming up through the spine, through the thoracic, creating a little space for 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the end of the mat, and let's just tuck the chin. Walk those hands down and then into them out into a down dog. Pressing both heels down to the earth, we're going to ripple forward down into an upward dog. So drop those hips, untuck those toes, look up to the sky, flex those heels, push those hips up, back to the down dog. We're going to move through that one more time. Press those heels down, working our way through to an upward dog, little dancing dog to get the party started here in the studio. Press those heels down, rippling forward to a plank position now. Dropping those down into a 4-point kneeling. Flex that heel for a donkey kick, and then we're going to rotate around, working through opening up through those hips. So a few little hip openers, one more on this side. Kick it back, round it forward, and then over to the other side. Flex the heel, roll it around to the front. Using that knee like you're scooping through the sides of a bowl, up all the way around that bowl and down. One more here, kick it up, roll it around and down. Little cat-cow, opening up through the chest, the heart, and rolling those shoulders up, opening through those shoulder blades. One more, open, and then round the spine. Flex those heels, push those heels back, walk those hands in, and then slowly rolling all the way up to standing, team. Grabbing those weights, we are into our first exercise. So nice long lunge back with the right leg, hands overhead, we're gonna pulse it. All right, so first exercise, we're setting up full body. So pulsing through that little glute there. Tuck those hips, cores locked on, nice and tight, team. We've only got 10 more seconds. So raise those arms, lock those elbows out. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Well done, team. Coming into standing, we've got our hands at 90. We draw it in for a bicep curl, lower it down to 90, rotate those elbows out, and draw it in. So keep those arms locked in, nice and close to the body. We're not swaying here, we've got nice relaxed shoulders. Core is drawn into the belly button, and we're squeezing those biceps when we draw it in. Nice deep breaths. So welcome, team. We have 3 exercises in each set. We have 6 different sets that we're going to be working through, and then we're going to do 2 full rounds of those 6 sets. One more bicep squeeze and done. All right, team. Lengthening back with the opposite leg. Drop the knees, hands overhead. We are pulsing. We are doing the other side now. Tuck that pelvis, squeeze that glute, hands overhead, working through those shoulders. Up and down. Woo! Really getting that body to come alive. We're pressing through that front heel to help with that little pulse up and down. It's only 35 seconds on, 5 seconds rest, team. So I really want you to challenge yourself to stay with us for the full 35 seconds. Come on, you can do it, team. We're straight into it today. You've got another 3, 2, then we're on the floor, and 1. High five, team. Dropping those weights to the floor, straight in to grabbing one weight, hands overhead, starting in tabletop with those legs. Lengthen the right. We lift the right. We lower the right. We switch. Lift the left, lower the left. Nice and slow and controlled. Draw it in. That's it. Point the toe. Pull that belly button into spine. Imprint the spine into your mat. And switch. Really control this movement so you can feel it through the core. One more. Lift it up, lower it down. Take the weight to the side. We are into heel taps, team. So reaching side to side. Give yourself a little competition. Really trying to reach around. Tap those shoelaces. All right, I really want you to crunch through those side obliques as you take that little crunch. Using your breath here, team. Setting yourself up for a good workout. So check in with yourself today. Where is your energy? How are you feeling? Make sure you are mindfully moving through each exercise. For another 3, 2, and 1 on that one. Arms overhead. Let's start in tabletop. We lengthen the right. We take it to the sky. We lower. We switch. Left to the sky, left lowers. We switch. Don't let that little leg touch the floor when you come back down. Really use that core to lower it. And switch. That's it. Whew. We're nearly there. We've got 10 more seconds. We are straight into it today, team. We are so proud of you for showing up today. Let's stay together through each 35 seconds. 5 seconds to go of this one. And then we are standing. 1 left, 1 lower, and done. Rock and roll up to standing, team, with those weights. We're setting up with a little hip hinge. So hinge those hips back, not a squat. Feeling those hamstrings, underhand grip. We row right and left. So we're alternating rows. That's it, team. Keeping that spine nice and neutral so you're looking to the top of the mat. We squeeze those back muscles, working through that posterior chain. Those sexy back muscles. Draw that elbow into the side body. It comes up on a little diagonal. You've got 5 more seconds. And then we're into some squats with 1 weight. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping 1 weight down. We are coming into a squat. We take it out to head height. We come back up, draw it down, overhead height. That's it. So down, out, draw it in. Woo, there we go. Bring it in, lower it down. So I'm taking each movement, pressing through it with intention. Make sure you've set yourself a little intention so you feel accountable and powerful at the end of the workout. Knowing that you have put your best effort in and achieved something today. That's it. We have 1 more and overhead. There we go. Giving a few little extra reps out here today. Hinge those hips over, team. We are drawing in the right, coming back in with the left. Draw that belly button into spine. Nice tight core this whole workout. Squeeze it in. Back muscles are on. Oh yeah, we are feeling the burn today and we are loving it. We're getting rid of these weights for the next set. So really squeeze and draw back down. Palms are facing forward. Working into those back muscles. Can you give me 4 more? 4, come on, you can do it. 3, 2, and 1. So good. High five, popping those weights to the side, coming to the end of your mat, shoulders are back. Core's locked on. We get nice and deep into this squat. We come across. 1, 2, 3. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Hands can be on our hips. Hands can be out the front here. We're working through the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. It's all happening. We've got 13 seconds to go to be exact. Let's go, team. Raise those hands up. If you want to give yourself that little extra challenge, get a little lower for 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in the middle of your mat. All 4s. Tuck those heels. Hover those little knees. Come on, it's only 30 seconds. We're twisting right and left. Really reaching those hips, that side booty, each time you twist. Have a little fun with this one. I know it's challenging, but it's a good one for the core, the shoulders, full body. You got this. You got 15 more seconds. Stay with us here in the studio. You can do it. I believe in you. Woo! Twist. Rock and roll, team. 5 seconds to go. 3. Come on, 2. And 1. Quick cat-cow. Tuck those heels, walking all the way up. We are back into our crab walk. Shoulders back, core locked on. Get nice and deep. Can you get a little deeper? All right. And 3. Cross. Doing a little line dance here. Woo! That's it. If you've got your music on at home, party side to side, but get that booty low, low, low. All right. We are nearly there. Only 10 seconds to go. Remember that challenge. Hands overhead. You can sway them side to side if you want. Get through it however you can. Yeah, that's it, girls. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Circle those hands. Grab those weights, team. We are Setting up with our shoulders squeezed, core locked on. We're taking our right arm across and drawing it back in. Left arm across, draw it back in. And then we take it out for a side lat raise. Back to the single arm, cross body. That's it. Checking back in with our breath here. Exhale on the hard part. Inhale on the lowering. Our breath's gonna get us through all these exercises. You can do it, team. We've got this. One more little side raise, lower. All right, again, I want those back muscles squeezed. I want that core locked on. Hip hinge movement, kettlebell swings. I hope you've reached for those heavier weights today, team. If not, go grab them now. So this one is so good for the core, so good for those glutes. Squeeze those hips forward. We're swinging ourselves into a good day. Up overhead for these ones. We have 10 seconds to go. Squeeze. Hip hinge back, no little squats. It's a hip hinge. Ooh, I'm getting a little off balance. I'm getting too into it. That's it, we've got 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, give me one more for good luck. 1, yes team, well done. Shoulders are back. We're taking it over right, drawing it back down. Over to the left, back down, side lat raise. Just up to shoulder height. No higher, no lower, no shrugging of those shoulders up. Really control it. Working through those full arms. So your biceps, your triceps, everything are helping lift here, but we are definitely getting into those shoulders. That's the whole mindful movement here. So think of those arms. That's it. We've got another one more round of this. To the side, over to the other side. Lengthen it out, hold 2 and 1. Well done. Dropping those weights. Okay, setting up in our side plank crunch. Toes in line with our knee, in line with our hand, arm overhead. Crunch it in, lower it out. Crunch. Really make it a proper little crunch there. You feel that core, ooh, got a little tickle in my throat. Crunch it in, lower it out. You've got this, team. Make sure you're not dumping down through that shoulder. It is stacked right on top of that hand there. Woo. Lengthen, crunch. For another 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Taking it over to our backs. We're coming into bicycle crunches. We all know them. We take our hands behind our heads. We take over elbow to knee, over to the other side. So make sure with this one, we're not riding a bicycle. The legs go out with purpose, pressing out. Nice long legs. The other leg comes up into a tabletop position. We're bringing the elbow to knee and we're getting those shoulder blades off the floor, okay? We're not rushing through this. We're moving with control. If you need to, you can take your legs a little higher. That will be a little regression there for you. And then you can come back low. 2 and 1. Whew, well done. Rock and roll. Over to the other side. Setting up, toe in line with our knee. Shoulder on top of hand, hand behind our head. We crunch. We press it out. We crunch with purpose, press it out. That's it, team. Working through those obliques. We are nearly at the end of set 1, and then we get to do it all again. Woohoo! I am pumped for that. This is an awesome full body workout we have here for you today on workout 103. Proud of you for showing up. Now let's get it all the way to the end. 5 seconds, tap, lower. Bring that elbow to knee. 1 more. And done. Well done, team. Woo, shake it out. We have a 30-second break. Well deserved. Have a nice big drink of water. Do a few little stretches. Stay present on your mat. We know the exercises now. We are pumped up, ready to go. I want you to work your best way through each exercise mindfully. 35 seconds on is all it is. 5 seconds rest. All right, you've shown up. Let's do the work today, team. Fill up that cup and you'll feel amazing after. All right, lengthen that leg long, right leg back. We're pulsing. We're going down to 90 with that front leg and just a little up. So tuck that pelvis, squeeze that right glute. Core's locked on. We almost kiss the mat. Give it a little high five with that knee. Woo! Can you stay a little lower? Come on. We're only doing this side 1 more time. You have got this. I believe in you. Raise your hands if you're loving this move. I bet you've all got your hands up. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, back in, getting our breath back. Setting up with that 90 degrees. Squeeze those biceps, draw it down, take it out to the side, draw it in. Just taking this one nice and slow. We really want to focus in on those biceps here. Working through that rotator cuff, through the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Woo, yeah. Making sure after this workout, you fuel your bodies with some nice protein, a good breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's so important to fuel your bodies after a nice big workout like we're getting through today. One more squeeze to the front. And done. All right, other side team. One foot back, 1 foot forward. Let's go. Other side. Squeeze that glute. Hands overhead. Tuck those shoulder blades back into your little pocket there, your jean pocket. So you're really reaching them lower. Hands are overhead. Lock those arms out. Pulse it, team, all the way to the end. Come on, let's do this together. I don't want anyone getting up out of this pulse. You only have 10 seconds to go. I know you can do it, team. Come on. You can do hard things. You can get through this. Come on. Deep breaths. We're nearly there. And you are done. Oh, yeah. All right. Drop those weights coming down to the floor. We are setting up in tabletop position with one weight. So grab that weight overhead. Tabletop position. Lengthen the right leg out. Lift. Lower with control. Switch. Lift the left. Lower with control. Switch. Drawing that belly button into spine. Imprinting that spine into the mat. Pointing those toes. Making sure that leg that's in tabletop isn't creeping past those hips. That's it. In, lower with control. And one more, lift and lower. Woohoo! All right, drop that weight. We have side to side heel taps. Heels are pressed into the floor. We are reaching around. Can you go a little further for me, please? Let's do it. Come on. Crunch through those side obliques. If you need to, you can do one side and just take a little support behind the ear and then swap sides. Otherwise, stay with me and we're going to tap side to side. You have 10 seconds working through those side obliques. You are going to feel this tomorrow if you put the effort in. 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, and 1. Take a nice deep breath. Grab that weight. Hands overhead, legs in tabletop. Lengthen the right, bring it up, bring it down, switch it over. Left long, twist it out, swap it over. We're taking this one nice and controlled. The feet don't touch the floor, so don't let them lower. If you like to take the option in bicycles where your feet are a little higher, this is a perfect chance to have a little practice of lowering that foot as close as you can to the floor. One more lift, one more lower, and you are done. All right, rock and roll. Up. We are nearly at the end, team. Grabbing those weights, we have a supinated grip. So that's an underhand grip. Hands are facing out, hinging those hips. We draw the right in and down. Alternating sides. That's it. Bringing those knees, hands just in front of those knees. Hips are hinged back so those hamstrings are on. Working through that sexy posterior chain, those back muscles. We have 10 seconds to go. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lower. When we're into our little squats, it's getting hot in the studio. I really hope that you're feeling this nice little spicy sweat at home. All right, drop one weight. We are going down for our squat. Hands just to head height. Draw it back in. Hands overhead. That's it. In, up, in, out to head height. Get really nice and low into that 90-degree squat. You're doing so well, team. Proud of you guys. Stay strong. Stay committed. We have 10 seconds to go. I know you can do it. Get low, get low, get low. That's it. Press those knees out. Press up through those heels. One more. Done. Whew. All right, one more round of the bent over rows. Hinge those hips back, palms facing forward. Squeeze those back muscles. All right, we're on the home stretch here, team. Have a little fun. Have a little smile. Have a little sing to your music at home. You're gonna feel amazing after this, all right? This is your time. 10 seconds to go of this bent over row. Squeeze those back muscles. That's it. We're dropping the weights after this. Belly button drawn into spine. Nice long head, nice long spine all the way to the tip of the head. So no crunking of the neck. And one more, squeeze, and done. Keep giving everyone extra reps today. All right, we're gonna go down into our nice deep squat, crab walk it out. 2 and 3, feet come together, nice and low. Can you get a little lower? Start to feel the fire to burn. That's it, team. Remember, you can raise those hands, you can sway them from side to side, have a little bit of fun. But stay nice and low. She's getting spicy. We've got 10 seconds to go. Woo! Feel that heat. Get a little lower, I know you can. You've got 3 seconds to go. 2 and 1, so proud of you. Coming down onto that all fours. Let's do this for a full 35 seconds. Knees hover. We twist. Right knees out to the left, right, left. See how I'm dropping my hips all the way, almost touching the floor. Working through that core, working through those shoulders. Our hands are pressing the mat away. We're twisting through those feet. Woo! You got this. We've got 15 seconds. This is the challenging part of the workout, and it's almost done. Don't give up. Please, you've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, so proud of you guys. Quick little cat-cow. Grabbing those weights if you want to. We're not doing the weights for the crab walks, but if you want to add that little extra resistance, you can. And let's step it out. That's it. Hands overhead if you want that extra. You're doing so well. Woo! When that fire starts to burn, that booty is shaking. Let's go, team. We're nearly there. Can you get a little lower? Just a little. Yes, you can. 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Get through it with those hands however you feel you can. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab those weights. Arms, shoulders back, arms and shoulders. We come over to the right. We draw it back in. We go to the left, draw it back in, out for a little lat raise. We got right, left. We're just coming up to shoulder height, lat raise. Nice deep breaths. You got this. That's it. Out to the side, other side, and open. You got 5 seconds to go. Don't give up. One more full round. That's it. Out to the other side. Lat raise. Beautiful. All right, straight into our hip hinge kettlebell swing. So hips go back through the legs. Come on, team. This is our last bit of standing. Little heart rate. This one's so good for the full body. The hips, the core, the glutes, and the heart rate. All right, let's do this. Boosting those endorphins. Swinging our way into a good day. I've said it before. I'll say it again. All right, let's go, team. 5 seconds to go. Swing it through. 2 and 1. Woohoo! Roll those shoulders back. Getting our breath back. We're taking the right hand over to the left, over to the other side. Draw it in, out to the side. This one's so nice. We're taking it nice and slow. So we're really working through those muscles. That's it. Don't shrug those shoulders. Let them roll back and relax. That's it. Oh yeah, today has been a little bit fiery, a little bit spicy, but that's what we love. Squeeze it out, draw it in. One more full round and out. Say goodbye to those weights for the rest of the day. And coming on down to your mat. We're setting up hand in line with our knee, in one line with our toe, and we crunch elbow to knee, lunge it back. Nice deep breaths. Crunch. Crunch in like you mean it. You can almost do a little pause at the top and then out. That's it. Nice work, team. Then you press those hips forward after the crunch. Give a little squeeze to that little tushy. You're nearly there. You got 10 seconds to go. Don't give up on me now. Don't dump through that shoulder. You got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Rock and roll onto our back. Hands behind our ears. Shoulders are reaching over with the elbow, over to the other knee. Bicycle crunches. You pick your poison. You can take those legs nice and high. You can take them nice and low for that extra challenge. Nice and controlled with this one. Elbow to knee, that's your goal here. Getting that back shoulder off the floor. Nice deep breaths. You've got this. Slow and controlled with that really big reach. So we work through that transverse core. Nearly there. Give me one more on each side. And you are done. Rock and roll. We have one more side crunch to do, and then we'll get into a nice, beautiful stretch. Shoulder stacked on top of our hand, hand behind our head, and we crunch. We lengthen, we crunch. We squeeze that glute after the crunch, forward. Pressing those hips forward. Crunch. Elbow to knee. You got 20 seconds to go, so don't give up. Stay present, stay focused. You are nearly there. So proud of you. Come on, another 5 more reps. 4. Every rep you've gotten stronger today. Give me 2 more. And 1. Oh, well done, team. So proud of you guys. Come, shimmy back. Open those knees nice and wide. Press back into child's pose. Just taking a nice deep breath here. Melting the head down to the floor. In through the nose. Filling up those lungs. Holding. And a nice big exhale all together. One more nice deep breath here, taking a moment to be proud of yourself, and a nice big exhale. Let's take our left leg, out to the right, out to the left. Press those hips back, so half a child's pose. And then inhale, we're going to push forward, dropping those hips to wherever's comfortable. Maybe give a little back arch there, looking up to the sky, and press back. One more. After this, inhale, exhale, coming forward, looking up to the sky, wherever is comfortable for you today. And then pressing back, and then we're going to take those hands away. So over to the other side, taking the inside hand over the outside, holding for 3, 2, and 1, back to center, and taking the right leg out to the other side. Pressing those hips right back, feeling through that inner thigh. Inhale, coming forward, looking up, do that little back arch if it's comfortable, and then push back. One more here. Inhale, looking up, pressing through those hips, and press right back, taking those hands away from that leg, and taking the inside hand over the outside, feeling that nice side body stretch. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1, coming back to center into a tabletop position. Just a little push back with those hips, taking the hand behind the head, opening up, little twist through the thoracic, taking that elbow to the inside elbow crease of the other side. For another 2 more, opening and closing. 1 more on that side. And switching. Hand behind the head, opening through. For 2 more after that. Opening all the way, looking up to the sky, reaching through. And 1 more. And give it a little kiss in the middle there. And let's just take one hand onto heart, one onto the belly, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose all together, and a nice big exhale. 1 more here, in through the nose. Taking a little moment to think of one thing that we're grateful for today, and a nice big exhale. We're super grateful for you for showing up today, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow for workout 104. See you then.